Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Welcome to High Vibrational Kings. This is a channel for people that want to better themselves in life. Shout out to anybody holding on to their energy, breaking bad addictions, and trying to become a better version of themselves. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get into today's video. You know what I'm saying? And of course, guys, you see this? Every time I go outside, man, when I'm about to shoot a video, when I pull my phone out, the wind just starts to pick up. It's insane. Crazy how that works, man. But I'm debating if I should continue this right here or move to a different location, man, because I like filming outside. You know, it just gives off a different vibe. But you hear this wind, man, it's crazy. But I think I'm gonna go to the park, so I'll catch you guys right now. Yo, what's up, guys? So the topic of today's video, what I want to talk about, man, what's on my mind is that, you know, when you're on your self-improvement / self-development journey, you will be pretty mind blown and kind of disgusted by your past self. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a point, you reach a point in your journey where you have changed so much as an individual, as a person, you know, physically, mentally, spiritually. You feel so different than how you were back then. You know, your whole mentality just changes. The way you think just changes. The way you operate as a person, it just all changes. You know, it's like slow little micro changes that happen throughout your life. You know, that's why I'm always talking about, like, when you're on SR, don't be so focused on like seeing the benefits, like the instant gratification of things, because it's a journey, man. It's not a race. All right, so like over time you will just be like completely different than how you were back then. You know, you will stop being interested in a lot of things that you might have done, you know, and you just stop caring about a lot of things that you did in the past, right? Like, as soon as I went on SR, man, it just caused like a chain reaction, like you know, I'd be saying it's like the domino effect, where you just, I don't know, it just changes everything. Because like, I stopped wanting to drink, and it just, you know, I saw benefits very fast. Like within a week, guys, like I felt like a head change, right? Like I felt more motivated to like start cleaning my room out of nowhere. I started like decluttering and doing all these things, man, like out of nowhere. And you know, I've known about SR for a while now. Like, I discovered it in November of 2021. And yeah, man, man, this fly is crazy. So looking back on my old self is just a trip, bro. And you will feel the same way too. Like when you just start evolving as a person, man, you start getting these gains at the gym. You know, you just start becoming like more masculine, right? You start stepping into your more masculine energy from, you know, retaining, you know, you're holding on to like the testosterone. You're not turning yourself into a freaking beta male. Oh my gosh, bro, there's like a big ass fly on my phone. Bro, I couldn't tell if that was a fly or if that was a bee, man. It was like this big, but it looked like a fly. It was like a fly / bee or something. I don't know, man. Genetically modified fly. It was probably a spy or something, but no, for reals, man. You just start to improve, man. You just start to improve so much that when you look back on your old self, it's just, you don't even recognize that person anymore. Like, you literally won't recognize who you were, like even from a year ago, right? The thing that I noticed about retention is that your life just starts to improve in such a short period of time. You know, if you take this journey seriously, man, you will see benefits like so quickly. It's all about being patient at the same time as well, right? Don't be too focused on it, but at the same time, like I said, correlated to the previous video that I made, is just don't focus on it too much. Just continue living your life, and yeah, man, the benefits will just come. Like, you just start feeling like overall better about yourself. You know, you just feel so much better as a person, right? And it's a blessing to know about this, and that's why I make videos on this stuff, guys, because I feel like people should know about it. And it's weird, I know it's weird, like people probably see like the titles and then they see like, you know, they're not used to it, guys. They're not used to people talking about this topic, because you know, it's kind of like something personal, but at the same time, it's like a hidden gem in society. You know, it's a hidden gem. It could really improve your life as a man, you know. And you know, guys nowadays, they're like controlled by their lust. They're always controlled by their lust, so they're just like watered down versions of themselves. And that's how I once was as well. You know, I was just a watered down version of myself. I just had like no confidence. You know, I always felt like I was lacking like from within. You know, I never really felt masculine, but like as soon as I started retaining, man, I cut off the hub. It just over time, guys, like it just I started seeing the changes a lot, you know. I started seeing the improvements like physically too, you know, literally like within a month of retaining when I first discovered it, I noticed that like, you know, like hairs started like coming out of my chest, you know, like I know it sounds funny, but that's like the first thing that I noticed, man. Like all of a sudden I started getting like body hair, and I also noticed like my eye contact started to improve. You know, I just felt more like cool, calm, and collective. I was able to hold good eye contact with like women and stuff, and that was just something like pretty new to me, you know, because growing up, I always felt like I was like anxious, and I just felt like I had no confidence and just all these things, man. But it's just it like literally like changes like the way that you move out here, man. As a person, like I never knew that you could like feel this good. And man, ignorance is not bliss, man. Ignorance is destruction. You know, I don't know, like it's so crazy how a lot of people operate nowadays, you know, like watching the hub and doing all these like low vibrational activities, man, is just keeping them stuck in life. You know, it's just keeping them stuck from evolving and becoming like a greater version of themselves, because they're just yeah, stuck in their sin, in their lust. And that's like one of the biggest weapons that is being used against men nowadays, is just like free lust, like the hub and the OnlyFans and all this agenda, all these things pushed out into society. You know, they want men to be weak, they want them to be drained. All right. And once you know about retention, you will never go back to your old ways. And you may slip up, you know, and like in the beginning, you know, it's you're not used to it, man. Like you've been operating a certain way for like the majority of your life. So when you practice retention, it's just like almost like a leap of faith, you know. So like the people that take it serious, you will see crazy improvements in your life, man. You know, I'm still seeing benefits. Like the benefits never stop, man. You will never stop growing and evolving as a person, and that's the way it should be, man. Because like it feels like as soon as people become adults or something, it's like that's it, you know. They just live their day-to-day lives, not trying to improve themselves, not trying to work on themselves. They work for a company, but they'll never work on themselves. They're out of shape, you know, they're not on point. But we should always be striving to evolve as people and as men, you know, to become strong as an individual, but as a society as well, you know. Y'all see the glow, man. This sun feels nice, man. The sun's been getting crazy lately. Been looking like a glazed donut out here. You know what I'm saying? Like your skin just improves so much as well, guys. So looking back on my old self, man, I be looking at old pictures and I don't even recognize myself, man. It's just like, bro, I've heard a lot of people talk about this, man. They say like I used to look like a zombie, bro, and that's true. Like when you're always like when you're not retaining, guys, when you're just always draining yourself, always drinking, always doing these things, man, it's over time it starts to show like in your outer appearance, right? You look like you have no glow to yourself, but on retention, you know, you're holding on to a lot more nutrients, so your skin naturally has a glow to it over time. And even in your eyes, man, like you notice it in your eyes, it has like a little, you know, a spark, and that's your vitality right there, man. That's your life force. And it's very important to, you know, retain it, man. You can't be wasting it like how we're programmed to. You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't, that little dopamine hit that you get, it's not worth sacrificing like a greater potential within yourself. You know, like this is crazy, bro. It's really a trip. But you know, if you're on this journey, guys, you know exactly what I'm talking about. That you will just look at your past self and it's like a totally different person, and you'll never want to go back to that, man. Once you discover SR and you just starts to see like the improvements in your life, the improvements, you know, physically, mentally, and spiritually, you'll be kind of dumb to go back to your old ways, man. You have to fight for this power and to, you know, because it can be difficult sometimes to retain, because we live in a society where it's all over sexualized, but at the same time it's very worth it. You know, the rewards, you will reap the fruits of your labor on this journey, guys. I'm telling you, man, you just start feeling so powerful as a man, right? I've been getting really strong at the gym lately. You know, I've been seeing them gains like crazy. And on a mental level, lately I just been feeling like a lot more social with people. I be carrying conversations like it's nothing. And this is all pretty new to me still, but it's only gonna get better from here, man. The abundance is only gonna get better, and I'm just here to inspire and, you know, kind of document my journey along the way and just tell you guys what I experienced and what I've learned. And yeah, man, just share the information. So yeah, it's very important to, you know, be outdoors on this journey as well. You know, you want to be in outdoors as much as possible, because you want to be back in nature and connect with nature and source. It's not good to be inside all day, guys. It really isn't. You know, you're just in your room. You gotta be outdoors, man. Especially like with the summer coming up. I gotta make a separate video on that, man. How the benefits will just kind of like get crazier in the summertime. You know, summertime on retention. We're about to turn it up, man. So that's all I really wanted to talk about, guys. So thanks for tuning in. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.